Hi, I'm Kate Nash, and this is a behind the scenes video, 3 AM.
How did it get to 3 AM? I wish that I could call, but I know that you're probably asleep. Do I really have to get used to being alone again? I wish that you were here, you must know that you are my best friend. Do we really have to dream? I'm perfectly happy here in reality. I'm wide awake, think about the things that I could do tomorrow, and I'm trapped 'cause it's dark outside and everybody else is fast asleep.
The concept behind the shoot was like based on the idea of like being trapped in insomnia. The whole idea was I'm going to start again. Actually, I'm going to describe the concept first. So 3 AM is my new single, and it's about being trapped in kind of like a depressed insomnia, missing somebody, and the video reflects like that period of time, like of not being able to sleep and like dreaming of things in the past when really you should be moving into the future. The bedroom stuff is all kind of like zombified, like surrounding yourself with the past, and then the roller disco scene becomes like the dream sequence where you remember like firstly like how good things were, and then maybe like the reality of how things were. You know, just kind of wanted it to be really fun and 70s and like red lights in the dream sequence. I don't know why, but the guitar parts of the song made me think of like a roller disco and the 70s, so that's what I wanted the video to be like. And yesterday we shot at a roller disco in Seven Sisters, and a bunch of my friends and some fans came down. My friend Massey is playing the love interest, and he's really funny and awesome, and everyone looked really cool, and I thought I was going to die on the roller skates, but luckily I turned out to be okay, and we had some professional skaters who were, you know, on some shows in the West End, and they showed us like, they did all the really fancy tricks and stuff, which was awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I think the reason I wanted to make it 70s is because I wanted to be able to like Joan Jett sometimes in that like red bodysuit and stuff, because I think, and also it's kind of a period that I've never covered properly. Like I've always do kind of like 60s, 50s. I think 70s is really cool as well, and it's totally different. And there's a lot of like interesting things behind with the style. My stylist Rebecca Roy really like talking about loads of tiny details about the 70s, why like certain trends came in, and like just little things like there was no like black tights, and it would, you know, it would be like fishnets or bare legs, and I just like the tiny details of stuff like that. And yeah, I wanted to be able to dress like Joan Jett too, because it can look girly, but also quite, you can like really daydreamy, but also tough at the same time. I like that about the 70s. Well, all my fans are like so sweet and amazing, so they just came down and were really patient. We had some girls from like roller derby teams there who were like really badass. Yeah, they're just really enthusiastic and up for trying anything, so I really love them for that. And it's just kind of a fun atmosphere. All the crew have been working really hard. Everyone's kind of just doing, I'm very grateful because everyone's like pulling together all the resources that we have to just make everything work, and I think it's going to be awesome. Well, the Pavilion Hotel where we're shooting the bedroom scene is really amazing and kind of weird and has loads of cool stuff everywhere. We're shooting a scene where I'm like coming home at sort of like 2, 3 in the afternoon, and he's just sat there like smoking and in pyjamas, and he's been in bed all day, and obviously the relationship's like turned really bad. It's kind of like that, it's like representing those, like all the bad stuff that happens represents those moments where like things like that used to be like, that used to like not bother you, or you know, when you're like with somebody and there's like sweet things, and then sometimes they can turn really bad, or you just like, I guess, get sick of like certain behaviours, or like relationships just go wrong for like many reasons. So in this scene he's like talking to the teddy bear, which is really funny, and then I come in and he like ignores me, and then we have a fight, and I'm like, what are you doing with your life? And he's like, get away from me, I hate you, it's none of your business. And I'm like, whatever, man. And I think that happens to a lot of people, you know, like maybe when you go apart and you start making life difficult for each other, and it doesn't even matter what it's sort of like already turned bad, but it doesn't really matter what's happening, it will always just go wrong, you know, like the scene in the roller disco where the little ice, the cream on the nose. It's like that used to be a fun thing that they used to do, and then he gets really mad at her for doing it, and it's like, it doesn't matter what she or he would have done, they would have just pissed each other off anyway, because it's just like they should have accepted it was over. Yeah, I think there was like, I felt really nervous doing the scenes when we were like arguing, because Nasty is really good, and it just made me feel really nervous, which was really cool.